Meanwhile, we've got the election coming up. I won't try and handicap that. We have three popular figures who are leading the polls. We all know their names, Prabowo Subianto, the current Minister of Defense, Ganjar Pranowo, the governor of West Java, and Anies Baswedan, the former governor of Jakarta, who had to step down because of the term rules recently. Ganjar and Prabowo are leading all the polls, but we have the problem of nominations, and I won't go into too much detail here, but the real question is whether PDIP, Ganjar's party, will nominate him or Megawati's daughter. Megawati's daughter, unfortunately, for her and her mother's ambitions, is not doing well in the polls. So that would be a difficult situation. If she were to nominate her daughter, Ganjar may or may not jump, but it would, if he doesn't jump to another party, then he's out of the race, and it would be pretty good running for Prabowo and for Anies. So we'll see how that happens. It's all in speculation. And we read about the agreements between Anies and Nasdem and so on. But remember, the tickets aren't submitted until October next year. So no agreement made today has any legal force at all. And the day before, on October 20, I think it's October 23rd, is the first day for submission. If you change your mind on October 22nd, it's no problem. So there's a lot more diplomatic shuffling to observe. Having said that, what does it mean from a business point of view? Right now, it's hard to identify any significant economic differences, policy differences in the candidates. And this is quite remarkable. We have a tremendous consensus among the political elite, which Jokowi has forged in the parliament, that Indonesia is currently on the right track. And the omnibus bill reforms reflect that. They're very modest reforms. They don't by any means threaten the state domination of the economy. The private sector is a tool of public policy, not an independent engine of growth. No one in any significant political party is arguing otherwise. There's no significant labor party to oppose things very seriously, like the minimum wage and so on. And so what we have is a remarkable policy consensus. We may like it, we may not like it, but it's what I believe we're going to have to live with, not only for the rest of the Jokowi term, but also into the future of the new president, whoever he or she might be. Now, this is, again, we may like it, we may not. Some sectors, the rules are very encouraging to private sector investment. Others are very restrictive. So we'll have its horses for courses in that regard. But it is a policy that's been able to deliver about 5% growth, 5 to 6% growth pretty steadily for over a decade now, and go back into the SBY presidency. So it's maybe not the ideal neoliberal economic policy with open markets, but it is a policy that delivers results. Maybe it costs some growth. I think it does. I think the current policy structure, under the current policy structure, we won't see Indonesia growing at 6-7%. It just won't happen. But I do believe with continued good fiscal management, 5% steady growth is very, very achievable. And if they continue to succeed in attracting the digital economy investors, and of course there's the local, not just foreign investors, as some of the biggest unicorns are Indonesian unicorns. So it's a very good situation from that point of view.